you are somewhere really warm and sunny and nice.
It is sunny and hot. Super hot.
You again? Are you
From Costa Rica.
are you in which city?
In the province of Limon, the Caribbean.
I don't know it, but it looks nice.
Yes, it is.
So welcome back to class, you guys. So in this linguistical class, we're going to do some listening comprehension. So we'll listen to a piece on a global health issue, obesity, and then we will do read over the questions, listen again if necessary, and try and answer the questions as best you can based on just listening, not taking any notes or anything like that. Oh, it looks like we lost Anna. Hopefully she'll join us back again. Anyways, how is your weekend going, Raquel? Is everything good?
Kind of busy. I have a homework for next Wednesday, and I was looking for information and making all the work uh, in PowerPoint all together, and yeah, looking for information. Today I'm
Oh, so
like
lots of
a
stuff.
little bit relaxed, like I'm gonna be here at home cleaning a little bit, because
Good.
tomorrow I have to go to the city to a big hospital because I have to look for more information, you know.
I see. Okay, so today is the relaxed day and then studying again.
Yeah.
Okay, well, enjoy your Sunday relaxed day. That's what I'm going to be doing today. Hi, Natalie.
Hello,
How are you?
I am fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. How is your weekend going?
It was good. I had a weekend trip on the bicycle today. The weather
Oh,
was not so warm. It was cold enough, near zero, and windy, but lots of people are glad to meet spring, doing exercises like jogging, riding on the skates, on the rollers, yes, and bicycles.
oh, fun. Very cool. Yeah. Here in Maine, it's still pretty snowy, but it's sunny today, so there were a few people running today, but still a lot of people are hiding from the winter. But soon, I think it'll be the same here. Lots of spring weather will bring lots of people outside, hopefully. Awesome. Well, that's cool that you got to go on your bike. I'm jealous. I wish I could do that today. Um, but that actually works with what we're going to talk about today, exercising, because today we are going to be talking about obesity. So we'll listen. I was telling Raquel that we are going to listen to about a 3-minute clip and then test your listening comprehension by answering questions. Okay? Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay, great. All right. I was trying to wait till Anna came back because I think she must have had an internet problem. But we'll just go ahead and start. So let me share my PowerPoint with you. One moment. Can you guys see this?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So first of all, let's talk about what is obesity. Do you guys know what it is?
Yes, I know.
What is it?
When people have more weight and looks teeth.
Say that again?
Then people have extra weight. Wave.
Yep, excellent. And Raquel, do you know the difference between obese and overweight?
No.
It's it's different. Overweight is when you are more fat than normal, and obesity is like more than overweight.
Good, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly right. So overweight just means you have extra weight than what is normal or healthy. And then obesity is even more, just like Raquel said, it's even more fat on your body. So it's a health condition that's threatening a lot of American youth, but also a lot of youth around the world. So, Anatoly, could you read my definition of obesity here?
Obesity, medical condition in which excess body fat has accumulated to the extent that it may have a negative effect of health.
Good. So, another difference is that you can become overweight and still be healthy. So a lot of people's weight fluctuates. Sometimes around the holidays, people eat a lot more because they're going to a lot more Christmas or New Year's parties, right? But obese is an actual medical condition. You don't usually fluctuate out of this. This is definitely more serious medical condition, although both are not healthy, right? So let's continue. So I'm going to play the listening for you. And it says here, don't write anything down, just focus on listening and understanding, okay? If it's too fast, let me know. I think for you guys this is appropriate, but there is a slower setting for me to play it on if you guys want that, okay? So just listen and try to understand as best you can what they're talking about. And let me know if you can't hear it.
From VOA Learning English, this is the Health Report. The World Health Organization says there has been a sharp increase in the number of children in developing countries who weigh too much. In African countries, the WHO says the number of overweight or obese children is 2 times as high as it was 20 years ago. Around the world, about 43 million children under the age of 5 were overweight in 2011. Doctors use height, weight, and age to measure whether a person is underweight, normal, overweight, or obese. Overweight and obese children are more likely to become overweight and obese adults. The condition can lead to serious health problems like diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. Francesco Branca is the director of the WHO Department of Nutrition for Health and Development. He says people are eating manufactured or processed food more often. He says it often has a high sugar, fat, and salt content. The WHO also says people are gaining weight because of city lifestyles. They travel in cars or other vehicles more than on foot, and they are less physically active in general. The WHO says it is common to find poor nutrition and obesity in the same country, the same community, and even in the same family. And experts say lowering obesity rates is especially complex in countries that also deal with high rates of infectious diseases. The WHO has some basic solutions for individuals and countries. The organization says to lower your intake of fat, sugar, salt, and processed food. It says eat more fruits and vegetables and increase physical activity. The WHO says these actions are especially important for children, and WHO experts say mothers should breastfeed their babies for at least the first 6 months of life if possible. WHO official Francesco Branca says governments should consider providing vitamins for children. He says educational campaigns about problems linked to obesity would also help. And he says government policies should deal with how food is marketed to children. Mr. Branca says food manufacturers must balance quality and taste with the dangers of sugar, fat, and salt. He also said reducing the number of overweight children will not be easy. He says the goal is difficult to meet even in wealthy countries. The current goal of the WHO's World Health Assembly is to prevent any increase in the percentage of overweight children during the next 12 years. And that's the health report from VOA Learn.
Okay. So, what did you guys, were you able to understand most of it, or was it too slow, too fast?
Yeah, it was good. I understood.
Good, good. And Natalie, was that okay speed for you?
Yes, yes, it is. They spoke slowly. It is Voice of America,
Good.
as I understood. And they
Yes,
make
it is American.
their radio program special for learners.
Yes, exactly. That's why it has a slower speed too, but it sounds like you guys understood it. So, this was obviously about obesity and that global health issue, but what else was it about specifically? Did you catch anything that interested you or you found that you didn't know before?
Yeah, it was interesting that they say that children, under 4 years old, they are overweight. So in the future, they can be obese, and the obese bring some problems like disease, diabetes, and and what else? Um, like high pressure,
Yes, high blood pressure.
blood pressure. Yeah,
Yes,
and a lot of more. And for them, it's very difficult, to stay healthy. That's why they say to every new mom to feed their babies and try to change the diet and the food, like eat more healthy foods like fruits, vegetables, and not junk food.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, good job. Good
And
comprehension.
it's super sad. I was living in Chicago for a year, and
Okay.
yeah, I was a babysitter. But my host mom, she was very strict with the food. She asked me always to make healthy food. I learned a lot with her. The children I took care, they eat a lot of fruit, vegetables, and all that kind of healthy food. But one of my friends, she was taking care of another children, and for in the morning they eat French fries and chicken noodles.
Oh.
Everything easy, like in the microwave, you know. my friend, she said, oh, for me, it's super easy to prepare food for them because I just have to take the food from the fridge and put it in the microwave. I was like, really? That's sad. That's
Oh,
super sad. And then
it is.
her husband has a new baby, and yeah, she breastfed her, but then when she was 6 months, she started giving her food, but from a can, or this
From the jar.
like a Gerber or this kind
Yes,
of
the
food, prepared
baby
food, and
food.
I was like, that's super sad because they do not look healthy. They look super white. They have no color. And in the future, they are not fat. They are not like overweight. But in the future, probably because they're thin. Their mom and their father, they are thin. But if you are thin, that doesn't mean you're healthy.
Exactly. Yeah, you make a great point. I mean, so many families just do what is easiest or what is cheaper to save money, and a lot of the times it's really easy and cheap to buy unhealthy food like McDonald's or any other fast food, or I don't know, from the supermarket even too. There's a lot of foods that are manufactured. So maybe they appear to be healthy and be vegetables, but maybe there's a lot of processed sugar, or, like they said, a lot of processed manufactured food has a lot of salt and fat. So we really have to make sure that when we're looking at the labels of food, if we're not getting it straight from a farm, that we are actually looking what these companies, these big manufacturing companies, are putting into the food, right? So many of them try to trick us, and we see oh, yummy vegetables, when really they're fried in salt or fried in high fructose corn syrup or something that is obviously not good for us. But yeah, you make a great point. It's sad. It really is sad to see little kids who don't know what they're eating. They're just eating what their mom and dad give them, and it's actually really bad for them.
Yeah, and my friend, she was trying to educate them, like, hey, I'm gonna make some fruit for you guys. No, I don't like fruit. No, I don't like vegetables, because they used to eat, French fries, and
Yeah.
they say, I want this corn dog. I want corn dog. Corn dog, is that right?
Corn dog, yeah.
Yes. And they eat that every day. She asked them,
Ugh,
what do you want to eat today? Corn dog. And the next day, corn dog. But you ate corn dog yesterday. I don't care. I want
that's
corn
so
dog
bad.
again. Yes. I was like, ooh. And their
Yeah,
mom
so
allowed that. Like, oh, give them what they want. Like, if they want corn dog every day, doesn't matter. Give it to them.
yeah.
I was
I
like,
mean,
well, my husband, I have to make different vegetable every day, not the same. If today I give them rice, tomorrow no rice, maybe spaghetti, and the next day another, but not the same food every day. And
mhm.
and all the time,
That's good.
some protein, vegetable, and always as a dessert, fruits and a smoothie for
Mhm.
to drink. So I learned a lot.
Yeah.
But in her
She
case,
sounds.
it was different, super different.
Yeah. Yeah, it really depends how you were raised, or the kind of lifestyle you grew up with really determines your health for much of your childhood. And that's a prime example of how health education is so important, not only for today's youth, but also for parents, because they're determining what their children eat. And if they're feeding them things they think are healthy, which are really not, they're going to find out later when their kids have heart problems or their kids have, any type of health problem in the future is probably because of how they were raised as a child. And Natalie, what do you think about this article?
I found it is interesting information, and the problem is big enough, and they mentioned some numbers which demonstrated how fast was increasing of this problem, obesity. Yes, and they named some reasons for it. For example, a lack of physical activities.
Definitely. Yeah, so not just health education or not being educated about your decisions, but yeah, definitely a lack of physical activity. A lot of people in America, at least, I don't know about your countries, but a lot of people grow up in front of a TV. So instead of playing outside or walking to school, they're driving to school or coming home and sitting on the couch and watching television. But it's all about the choices you make, because you don't need money to go take a walk, right? You don't need money, and it doesn't matter what kind of background you come from to exercise, right? So to get on your feet and move and be healthy, right? So, but in America, that is the case, that the obesity levels are rising rapidly, and it's just very sad. What do you think in Russia? And are you in Raquel? You were in Argentina or no? Yes.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. Okay, I forgot. Sorry. What is it like in your countries? Do you feel that obesity is a huge issue or not really?
Nah, not really.
Yeah, why do you think that is? Just the lifestyle is different, or is it because there's not as many processed packaged foods like there are everywhere in the United States?
Yeah, I think it's because many people here, it doesn't matter if people are very poor, we eat a lot of rice and beans. So I know people very poor here, they eat rice and beans. That's like the cheapest food here. So it doesn't matter if you don't have money, they will have rice and beans in their house. You know. So I have been talking with people like I grew up with rice and beans my whole life. So and they are healthy, like super healthy. And also they eat we have a lot of banana plantation and pineapple plantation. So it's cheaper here. So people eat fruits and um they eat vegetables, yes. And now not we don't have like a lot of you said um uh, junky food. We don't have like we have
Processed.
McDonald's process, yeah. We have McDonald's and all the restaurants, but it's kind of expensive for some people, you know. And
yeah, I see.
you know, it's funny. My brother, when he was a baby, I asked him, "Oh, do you want to go to Burger King?" Yeah, yes. I think it was the first time for him. And I asked him, "What do you want to eat?" And he's like, "I want rice and chicken." I was like, "What?" I want rice and chicken. No, no, no. But here in Burger King, they just have French fries or hamburger. Oh no, I don't want a hamburger. I want a rice and chicken. So, you know, we don't used to eat fast food.
That's a good
And
thing. That's a
even
really good
in a restaurant, they have like a variety. Like you have a lot of choice. And yeah, so and right now I
definitely.
see a lot of people are doing more exercise. Like they do like just the race. So a lot of people like, oh yeah, I want the T-shirt and I want to collaborate and go to the race and run and so a lot of people are or bike, you know, they
I
love
see. Oh,
to
excellent. That's
yeah.
great.
And what else?
Good.
Yeah, so I'll,
Coast,
and I started going to the gym this year and it's always full. So I see a
oh,
lot of
wow.
people is taking care of their health.
Oh, that's excellent. Yeah, see? Okay, so that's great. Yeah, I see both extremes. I see people who don't exercise at all, and I see people who exercise all the time. So it really just depends on the person, too. Hi, Cesar. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. You?
Welcome. I'm fine. Listen to a 3-minute clip about obesity and being overweight. And so we're just talking about it now, but we're going to go over some of the questions and listen to it again. So you can join us for that, and hopefully you'll be able to understand most of it. If not, I can send you the link to listen to it on your own, okay?
Right.
Awesome. All right, let's go to the questions. And Natalie and Cesar will get back to you on what it's like in your countries after this. Let me share the PowerPoint with you so you can see the questions. And Natalie, I'll have you read the first question as soon as it shows up on your screen here.
Listen to the following article.
Oh, sorry. Here we go.
Okay.
Number 1.
The World Health Organization, WHO, says there has been a sharp plunge in the number of children in developing countries who weigh too much. Increase. See?
Oh, yeah, we can go ahead and answer it, but I just want you to read them for now, and then we'll go back and answer them on our own, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so awesome. Thanks for reading that. A, decrease, B, change, C, increase, or D, stability. Good. So keep these questions in mind when we go back and listen. Cesar, could you read number 2, please?
In which countries does the WHO say the number of overweight or obese children is twice as high as it was 20 years ago?
Thank you. Okay, number 3, Raquel.
What 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 3 things do doctors use to measure whether a person is underweight, normal, overweight, or obese?
Excellent. Good. Anna, no worries about the internet connection. Just join in now, and we'll try and get you caught up to speed, okay? No problem. Okay, number 4, Anna, could you please read?
Yes, true or false. Overweight and obese children are less likely to become overweight and obese adults. It's false.
Good. Good. Excellent. All right. Anatoly, number 5.
Manufactured or processed food has a high blank and blank content.
Excellent. Good. We have 3 blanks there, so make sure you listen for the 3 things. And pronunciation, for this word, manufactured, this combination, TU, sounds like this. Chew. Okay, so we can pronounce it manufactured.
Manufactured.
Excellent. Raquel, could you repeat that? Manufactured.
Manufacture.
Good. Anna?
Manufacture.
Excellent. And Cesar?
Manufacture.
Perfect. All right. Good job, you guys. Nice pronunciation. All right, moving right along. Number 6. Let's see. Raquel? Oh, sorry, it's at the top of the page. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Give 2 solutions that the WHO says could help with lowering obesity.
Perfect. Yeah, excellent. Yep. All right, Cesar, number 7.
Francesca Branca says the government should consider providing to children.
Excellent. And you see my little picture on the bottom there. That's what not to eat. So I hope I'm not making you guys too hungry. Okay, number 8, Anna.
What does Mr. Branca say food manufacturers must do?
Good. Manufacturers. We have an extra syllable in there. Repeat. Manufacturers.
Manufacturers.
Good. Yeah, excellent. That's a hard one. All right, number 9, Anatoly.
What is the goal of the World Health Assembly?
Excellent. All right, now we're going to listen again. I'll have the questions on the screen as you hear the answers to them. So please write down the answers as you hear them. If you could all get a piece of paper, or you can use your tablet or a computer, whatever you're using. Just make sure you have a place to write them down so that we can share them and review them at the end of the listening, okay? So they are in order. So number 1 will occur first. Number 2 will occur second, okay? So as the answers come out in the listening, I will switch the slide, okay? Don't worry if you don't get an answer. That's okay. We'll go back and listen to it again at the exact spot if you need to. For now, just do your best to get the answers to the questions. All right. You guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, you guys look ready, so I think you're ready. All right, and Natalie's ready. All right, ready? Here we go.
From VOA Learning English, this is the Health Report. The World Health Organization says there has been a sharp increase in the number of children in developing countries who weigh too much.
Number 2.
In African countries, the WHO says the number of overweight or obese children is 2 times as high as it was 20 years ago. Around the world, about 43 million children under the age of 5 were overweight in 2011. Doctors use height, weight, and age to measure whether a person is underweight, normal, overweight, or obese. Overweight and obese children are more likely to become overweight and obese adults. The condition can lead to serious health problems like diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. Francesco Branca is the director of the WHO Department of Nutrition for Health and Development. He says people are eating manufactured or processed food more often. He says it often has a high sugar, fat, and salt content. The WHO also says people are gaining weight because of city lifestyles.
Okay, get ready for number 6.
They travel in cars or other vehicles more than on foot, and they are less physically active in general. The WHO says it is common to find poor nutrition and obesity in the same country, the same community, and even in the and experts say lowering obesity rates is especially complex in countries that also deal with high rates of infectious disease. The WHO has some basic solutions for individuals and countries. The organization says to lower your intake of fat, sugar, salt, and processed food. It says eat more fruits and vegetables and increase physical activity. The WHO says these actions are especially important for children, and WHO experts say mothers should breastfeed their babies for at least the first 6 months of life if possible. WHO official Francesco Branca says governments should consider providing vitamins for children. He says educational campaigns about problems linked to obesity would also help. And he says government policies should deal with how food is marketed to children. Mr. Branca says food manufacturers must balance quality and taste with the dangers of sugar, fat, and salt. He also said reducing the number of overweight children will not be easy. He says the goal is difficult to meet even in wealthy countries. The current goal of the WHO's World Health Assembly is to prevent any increase in the percentage of overweight children during the next 12 years. And that's the health report from VO.
Okay, I know it was fast, but how did you guys do?
I got almost everything.
Good, excellent. Okay, are there any that you guys need to go back to listen to?
Just the last one.
No.
Just number 9?
Yes, but I don't have to listen to it again.
Okay. We'll see what answers you have, and we'll go back and listen if we need to add on to them. Okay, well, let's start with the first one. Natalie, you gave us the answer already. What is the answer? Let me show you the question again so you guys are familiar with it. What is the answer to number 1? Was it A, B, C, or D?
As I remember, C. Increase.
Excellent. C. So could you please read the sentence with increase?
The World Health Organization, WHO, says there has been a sharp increase in the number of children in developing countries who weigh too much.
Good. Yeah, so this is the health problem that this article is all about, that everyone, or that most children are starting to weigh too much. Excellent. Number 2, Raquel. Oh, we can't hear you. I think you're on mute.
Yes. In which countries does the WHO say the number of overweight or obese children is twice as high as it was 20 years ago? They say Africa?
Okay, do you guys agree? Is it African countries? Cesar, Anna, and Natalie?
Yes, agree.
What do you think, Cesar?
Yes, I do agree. It's African countries.
Anna, what did you have?
I heard the same.
Excellent. Yeah, you guys are right. Just checking if you guys are all paying attention. Good job. Yeah, Raquel, you're exactly right. In African countries. Good. Okay, number 3. Let's see. Anna.
Okay. What are 3 things The doctors use to measure whether a person is underweight, normal, overweight, or obese. The
Good.
height, their weight, and their age.
Excellent. Yeah, did you guys all get that? Yeah, good. Are
Yeah.
we on the same page? Yeah, okay, cool. Just make sure you guys, sometimes your microphone is on mute, and so I think maybe you guys are talking and it's not coming through, so just be aware of that. Yes, excellent, Anna. It's height, weight, and age. So that's why when you go to the doctor's office, they already know your age, but they measure your height and weight to see how healthy you are and to measure from the last time you came in. Excellent. Cesar, number 4.
So I have to read the question again.
Yes, please.
Okay. Number 4. True or false? Overweight and obese children are less likely to become overweight than obese adults. I think that's false.
Okay, what do you guys think? Natalie, what did you have? True or false?
I choose true.
True. Okay, what about Raquel and Anna?
It's false, and also that those children that are obese can have diabetes, heart attack, and stroke. Are more likely to have those
Okay,
problems.
and Raquel?
Yes, false.
Okay, and Raquel? False. Yeah, it actually is false. It says in the listening, the quote is very similar. Overweight and obese children are, but then it says, more likely to become overweight and obese adults. And this actually makes sense with what Raquel was talking about before we looked at the questions, is that how children are raised and their lifestyle at a young age really determines their health in the future. So that's why when she was talking about babysitting for a family that eats really healthy and seeing other families that eat corn dogs, you can really see the difference in their health. So this one is actually false. Children are more likely. Okay? Questions on that? Or are we good?
No questions.
Okay, cool. Number 5. Let's see. Natalie, why don't you take this one?
Manufactured or processed food has a high lung and content. I remember sugar and something else.
Good, good. Sugar, yes. Definitely sugar. What else? Can somebody help Natalie out?
Yes, fat and salt.
Good. When you're buying food at the grocery store, you don't want things that are high in sugar, high in fat, or high in salt, okay? Good job, you guys. Also, pronunciation, Natalie. This word right here is 2 syllables. Processed.
Processed. Processed.
Good. Excellent. And the emphasis is on the first syllable. Processed.
Processed.
Excellent. Good. All right, let's continue with number 6. Let's see, Raquel.
Give 2 solutions that the WHO says could help with the lowering obesity. They said eat fruit and vegetables and do more, increase the physical activity.
Excellent. Yeah, those were I think, two of the most important ones. Did anyone catch any of the other ones? I know they listed them very fast, but I
Yes,
think they gave about 4 or 5. But yes,
yes,
I only said two. Good. You found a different one?
yes. To breastfeed their children at least 2 6 months years
Yeah,
old.
good. Excellent. Any others from anyone else? No one?
I remember less sugar they mentioned in number 6.
Yeah, good. I also have here, we talked about this, be more physically active, right? And lower your intake of all that bad stuff, right? That makes sense, right? We have to exercise and eat healthy. Okay, good. Cesar, number 7.
Francesca Branca says the government should consider providing vitamins to children.
Good, yeah. So vitamins can help with the lack of nutrition that these kids are getting in their homes, right? So this would be a good way to start them off on the right track with a healthy lifestyle and getting the right nutrients from their vitamins. Awesome, yeah. Let's continue. Number 8, Anna.
What
Excuse me,
does
just sorry. Is it vitamins or vitamins?
In the U.S., we say vitamins, but a lot of times people who are English from the UK say vitamins.
Okay, so both are right then.
Both are correct. In this listening, they say vitamins.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so both of them are fine. Good question. All right, number 8, Anna.
what does Mrs. Branca say food manufacturers must do um, to balance quality and taste and provide information in its level?
Excellent. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, you got those keywords was the balance of quality and taste with the dangers of those 3 evil things we talked about, sugar, fat, and salt. Good. And the reason why sugar, fat, and salt, we talk about how dangerous they can be is actually because they have such addictive qualities, right? They taste so good when they have sugar, fat, and salt, and our body craves those things, right? But when we have too much of those things, or too much of anything, really, it can be unhealthy. Good. Okay, number 9. Anatoly, do you know this one?
What is the goal of the World Health Assembly?
Mm-hmm.
I remember to find balance between something between between maybe cheapest food and healthy food, and prevent for 12 years increase of that increasing of this problem, obesity.
Good, yeah. So the exact quote they say is, could you read this down here? Can you see that?
Mhm. It is difficult to read
Oh, okay.
because
I
it
will look it
is
up.
very tiny. Prevent an increase of percentage of overweight children in the next 20 years.
Oh, what is this number?
12 years.
Good, yeah. So 20 years, a little bit more, 12 years, right? Good job. Yeah, exactly. So they have a lot of goals and a lot of ideas of how to prevent childhood obesity becoming a problem. Um, and these were just some of them, but there are so many other solutions and how to, change your lifestyle. But I invite, let's see, Anna, which country are you from?
Brazil.
Okay, and in Brazil, do you find that obesity is a huge problem or not really?
No, it is nowadays. The rates of obesity have been increasing a lot because people
Okay,
have been eating a lot of junk and fast food. We have the same branches that you have in the United States. And
okay,
now,
good. Okay, sorry? Okay, and Natalie, what about in Russia? Do you have this problem, or is obesity not so much an issue there?
I think not so much issue, and the reason is that we don't have so globalized economic. Uh, Lots of people visit McDonald's and Burger Royals, but it is not a very big trend in Russia for now.
Okay, and Cesar, what country are you from again?
I am from Peru.
Okay, and do you find that being overweight or obese is a big health issue in Peru, or not really?
Well, not really, but I'm not quite sure to be honest. But because I didn't see too many overweight people walking in the streets, but people here in Peru are very concerned on their bodies. So the gyms are full of people, and most of them go to these places to become sexy or something like that. So that's why I think that I'm not saying that my country probably could be the best, the the country where you will find the healthiest people, but people are very concerned on this issue to eat well, to do exercise, and all this stuff.
I see. Okay, so I mean, as you can see or listen, um, it's different in every country, but it's also different with every person. It is a huge problem in the United States, but it really depends on the type of person that you're asking and what their lifestyle is. So we have about 3 minutes left of class, but I invite you guys to discuss the answer to the question, what do you think we should do to fix this problem? And what do you think that we as individuals can do to fix this problem?
well, can I put in my two cents?
Yeah.
Okay. In my opinion, schools, the schools should set up in their curriculum um, a nutrition subject, and they should offer um this kind of healthy food there because they sell snacks, munches, but they don't sell healthy food there at the school. And
Okay.
also the government could run some campaigns
Mm-hmm.
and on the TV and uh, on the newspaper, in the newspaper or on the newspapers. Which preposition?
Good. Yeah, I like those ideas a lot. Definitely having easier access to healthy foods, and not having them be expensive also is a great idea. And definitely campaigns. I think they do a lot of campaigns, but probably not as much as they should. So yeah, I like those ideas. Awesome. Anybody else have any other thoughts, ideas on this issue?
But I believe that most of the people start taking care of their own health when things are going badly. Yes. Uh, probably when you are diagnosed with a type 2 diabetes or with high cholesterol levels. So in that moment, they realize that they must start taking this issue of health seriously. So we have to wait until, well, that's how people normally acts or lives, right? They have to wait for a situation that makes them start taking or start being conscious about something. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. Great. Great. No, I agree with you, Raquel.
I want to say something. You know, I have been very active. You know, I like to practice sports, but not very frequently. I don't really like to watch TV, so I'm not always like, you know, in the sofa watching TV because I don't like that. I like more, you know, I am an animal lover, so I'm always around, you know, my house at the garden, playing with my
Good.
dog or feeding. I have birds, so I like more like being outside, you know. But I I'm almost 28 years old, so I'm turning 28 years old, and I was thinking like I have been gaining weight, not too much, but yes, a little bit, and I'm skinny, you know, but I had how do you say cholesterol? You say cholesterol?
Cholesterol.
And I don't know why, because I eat healthy. I eat fruit, vegetables, and I do I practice, you know, sports. So I was like, so it's time now to to join the gym. Like it's time to how do you say enroll in the gym.
Join the gym. Yeah,
So
join.
I start this year. You know, it's like my goal, my personal goal. I don't want to. I don't want muscles, but I want. I would like to be on in my 30s a fitness person. Like I would like
Huh.
everybody see myself very as a healthy person. Like see that people have not to ask for like, oh, are you going to the gym or you're uh, are you going or how do you say that I would like people to see that, like not to us, just to see that I'm a healthy person. So but I
Yeah.
start
No.
this year as my personal goal because I have seen,
That's
you know, in my family a lot of people get sick because of that. So I don't want to be, you know, in the hospital all the time sick. And so I'm trying, you know, I start this year. I am trying to have a healthier life.
that's great. Yeah, I agree. I want to definitely be more fit, not only to be more healthy, but so I can do more things around the house and I can do more run farther and I can bike farther and feel good about myself. So that's really great. Well, good luck, Raquel, on your fitness goals. Um, I think we all can sort of agree that we all.
Edison,
Yes?
I have a doubt. I asked you a question.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Should I say on the newspaper or in the newspaper, please?
Oh, I see that you wrote something here. Where did you say it? Um,
I asked
oh,
and then I
okay.
wrote.
Oh, I see. In the newspaper.
Okay, did you hear me when I asked or no?
No, I didn't, but I see it on the chat over here. Yes, so you would use the preposition in the newspaper.
Thank you.
On refers to, for example, the cup is on the computer, so on top of.
It's a bit tricky because we have to say on the TV, on the computer.
Yes, yes. It is because in usually means like in something, like between. But for some reason, the newspaper is in, and TV is on, computer is on.
So which is the right the right way to say that in the newspaper?
Yes, that is
Okay.
correct.
Hey, I would like to say something.
Yeah.
I was reading Anna comment about her voice. Anna, I just want to say that you have a sweet, a very sweet voice. So don't worry about that.
Yes, I agree. We love your voice. And
Yes.
if people don't like it, then too bad.
Don't worry about that. Yes.
There's always going to be people that don't like things about you. I'm sure there's many people who don't like things about me, but if they don't like something that you can't change, something that's a big part of you, then who needs them? Okay? Be confident. You have a beautiful, awesome voice, and you speak beautiful English. So
Yes.
keep it up,
Her
okay?
English is very good.
Very good, yeah.
Just one more question.
Yeah,
Can I?
yeah.
Okay. How do you call that? That's not a window. The thing that is on your left or on your right. You're next to the window. How do you call that thing
Oh,
that?
yes. This is a window.
Yes, but what covers the window? What's that?
Oh, these are blinds.
Ah, blinds.
Yes.
Blinds like a person who can't see.
Yes. But it's the same spelling, but it's plural.
Ah,
So
okay.
I
So
wrote it
you open
out
and
over
close the
there.
blinds.
Yes, that is correct. Some people have, I don't have them, but they are curtains, which are cloth that goes over the window to hide the light.
Nice. And if I say there are blinds on the top right of the screen,
Yep,
on the
that's
top right
correct.
side or on the top right, it's okay.
Yep, perfect.
The word side is not necessary.
The what is not necessary?
The word side, because I say on the top right of the screen or on the top right side of the screen. So can I omit the side?
Yeah, you can omit side. Either one is correct. Top right side of the screen or top right of the screen.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
It's the same for directions with north, south, east, and west. You can say on the north side, or you can say on the north part, or you can say in the north. So you don't necessarily need the side.
Okay. Right. Thank you. Again.
Okay. All right, guys, that wraps up class. If you have any questions like that, feel free to message me on Linguistico, and I'll answer all your questions if you're writing a paper or you need to send an email to an English-speaking friend. I can edit anything for you. Just reach out to me in the messages, and I'll be happy to help you. Please review my class and write down any tips you have for me, or whether you liked it or you didn't like it after this. Yeah, and have a good rest of your Sunday, guys. Don't work too hard, and I'll see you guys next week.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
It was a really
Sayonara.
good class.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
were awesome, Raquel, like talking up a storm about all these awesome things. I loved it. Thank you so much for participating so well. It's hard to run class when no one talks, and it's really nice to see that someone's interested in what we're talking about. So awesome job, and thank you so much.
No, thank you. Bye.